So our guy, Corey Holcomb, is weighing in on the Marlon Wayans versus 50 Cent. They've been going back and forth already, man. It's a sight to see 50 and Marlon trading jokes back and forth. I told you yesterday, I was like, I didn't have this on my bingo card for 2025, but here it is. And Corey Holcomb weighs in on his views on Marlon Wayans for why he's actually out here defending Diddy. And Marlon actually speaks to that as well. Because just because somebody's talking about Diddy doesn't mean they're necessarily defending him.
Man, but nah.
I watch people who take up for Diddy.
Yeah.
And they all have skeletons that they don't want to talk about. When you see somebody who was at one of them Diddy parties say this, now I wasn't there, I don't know, but I'm just saying, when you see somebody say, I never saw nothing crazy going on, that sounds kind of suspect.
Yeah.
Right.
First of all, you at a party where baby oil remnants are around. And you ain't never seen nothing crazy going on?
Yeah, he's talking about Marlon Wayans. Marlon Wayans mentioned on Club Shay Shay that he was at Diddy parties, a lot of Diddy parties over the years, and didn't necessarily see anything. Yeah, I could see how that's a little questionable, but the point remains. Hey, Corey might know something I don't know. I am more than willing to admit when I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? So if Marlon is out here kind of playing both sides of the fence, you know, I still think it's going to be a funny battle between him and 50 Cent. Obviously, I'll show you some of those clips later. But it is a little questionable when you're like, I didn't see nothing.
I go to parties that wasn't Diddy parties, and I see shit to make me go time to get the fuck up out of here.
Right. Well, they did say, didn't a lot of the people that were giving their recount of what happened say that it happened all after the party? Like if you were invited to
after
the party. You feel what I'm saying?
The party.
So I guess that he had a traditional entertainer's party first. And then,
Yeah, I have trouble empathizing for any man that repeatedly gets assaulted by another man. Like it just keep happening.
Right.
It just keep. When you see the dude who's like, yeah, I kept waking up. And sometimes I wake up and my booty would be sore. And
you talking about Lil Rod in the documentary. The Lil Rod, the producer that was supposed to be one of the new hitmen. He was at Diddy's house, soaking it all up. Diddy was selling him a bill of goods, telling him he was going to give him the house next door and all this money. He robbed that dude. Like, that dude didn't get nothing and did that whole Love album. He's still fighting to get paid for that. It's crazy. But why did you hang around so long? If you thought something was up, if you felt that the first time you woke up in the bed and Diddy's next to you, get the hell out of there. That's what a normal man would do, right?
either Diddy would be in bed with me or a woman. I'm like, nigga, what do you mean? You keep. You can't be no victim if you a man.
Right.
If Diddy got me, he would be.
Or the one guy that said he woke up and he
gotta get your revenge.
He was outside the window.
That's what I'm saying. Here's the thing.
He's an entertainer.
I don't empathize with Diddy because he's a scumbag. But when I watched the documentary, I'm like, yeah, okay. Anytime, come on, man.
3 sides to every story.
Craig, you going where I'm going. This is what I want to say to the world. If you have sex with man and you're a man and you don't disclose that, you have never done anything right in your life.
In violation.
If you are a man who has sex with other men and don't disclose that to anybody around you,
right?
You are a liar. You are a Decepticon. And how can you build any type of relationship worth having with a Decepticon? I'm talking about business. Yeah. I'm talking about friendship. I'm talking about anything. We dodge the fact.
It's like being a liar.
Right here because we want to say a lot of other things. I watch people argue about, oh, ain't nobody got no business saying this about that. Ain't nobody got no business saying, talking about a man when he down. And I'm just saying, I don't like talking about nobody when they down.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
Talk about you being down. When we want to, we should know.
Hold on, let's look at who was in that party. That's a good question. We can look right at who's in the party. Because a lot of people were saying like, man, all these people that was at the parties, these people. See, everybody was having a good time. You serving little shots to everybody. This lady over here got a whole bottle or something. Is that Andre Harrell in the jean jacket? You know what I'm saying? There's people around here. Everybody was loving to be in this vibe. That's what I remember about the Diddy parties. Everybody wanted to be there. And now, nobody knows nothing.
We should know if you lost your ass virginity.
They won't say that.
Yeah, just say you're not. You know what I'm saying? If you lost your ass virginity, it's all good, man. I don't see you as less of a man. Just let me know where you stand, man.
But a lot of those people too.
Or let me know who stood in you.
Right.
Now, what do you feel
Stood
about
up in it.
What about how do you feel about
Said
the
it at the same
people
time.
that said, just like I was telling you, that guy, his name was Machine Gun Kelly. I guess he's that white kid.
Yeah, he was on Wild 'N Out. I met the kid.
Oh, did you?
What did
Okay,
he
so
say? What did he
He
say?
actually has. He says he recalls that he went to a 2-day. His Diddy experience was a 2-day wild party in Las Vegas where he was allegedly given a drug that prevented him from sleeping and then other things.
Damn.
So I don't know.
Cocaine.
It might have been Molly. They talked about the Molly or the MDMA in the video. So yeah, that sounds about right. If they put Molly in the drinks is what is alleged to have happened. Some of the Ciroc bottles or whatever could have been laced with something else, a drug of choice, that could have caused that effect. It's just like, I forgot who it was. It was maybe Nori. Nori had a drink of somebody's, I don't know if it was Diddy or not, but somebody drank backstage. And he said that's the drunkest he had ever been, and like almost instantly, So yeah, there's some of that going on for sure. That's what Little Rod admitted to too, as well. Yeah, that's why he was waking up with Diddy in the bed, like, hey, what's going on?
I didn't know he did so much cocaine.
No, but here's the thing too. Look at those people in that picture that they just had up or have it now.
Club Cream Corn.
He's serving like shots. I mean, how do you know? I don't know. Allegedly.
No. You run that
Hosting.
on the lane.
But let's just say that it did happen and it happened once. Isn't that enough? Like somebody to say, I ain't never gonna go attend it or drink at his party.
That's for people who want to make excuses in life. First of all, if you in the music business, the devil is gonna reveal himself to you. There's no way around it. If
That's
you're in
real.
the music business, the devil is coming to do this to you.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way around it.
Excuse me.
Everybody who act like they don't know, guilty. Guilty. Almost everybody who say, well, and you're like, uh-huh. First of all, I can look at you. If you friends with that man,
He said the foxhole.
Foxhole,
Next
yeah,
to the club.
I agree.
Oh no.
If you friends with that man on a level like that,
That's what needs to be talked about too, is Jamie Foxx, when it wasn't a Diddy party in LA especially, before Diddy even got to LA, I think really, because he was gone for that after the whole East Coast, West Coast thing. Jamie Foxx was the man throwing the parties all over the place, you know what I'm saying? So, ain't no party like a Jamie Foxx party is what they were saying when I got to LA. So, I don't know. But I don't know if it got to the level of like Darlene said, the party,
that you know what's up.
Damn.
You know what's up. And if you want to act like you don't know what's up, do that. I see people out here acting like ain't nothing wrong, whoop-de-whoop. But here's the truth. If you was asked head on, have you ever allowed a man, or have you ever done a man intimately, most of them will say, "What you say?"
Right. That's a one-word answer. No. No. That's what Corey caught Donnell Rawlings up with that question. In that $1 million worth of game interview, when Corey and Donnell were going back and forth at it, Donnell could not answer that question, and Corey tripped him up with it. He had just come up with it a couple weeks before. He's like, "This is the test. This is what you do."
Because they don't want to talk about who they are. They want to talk about everything that's out there. And I'm watching it on the internet, and it's cowardly. I'm not saying no names, because if I say names, it's almost everybody in entertainment.
The whole game. That's hilarious.
So if you're trying to figure out who I'm talking about everybody that do movies and shit like that, who been around that man. They know what it is. They know just the stuff that's facts. Is it a fact that he used to rub men semen on his chest? Was that something factual?
They said, here's the thing.
Yeah.
We don't know, but some of the stuff that was said in the documentary.
Allegedly, Cassie testified to that, is where that came from.
Has already been proven not to be true. You know what I mean? So.
Say that again. Some of the stuff that's what?
Was in this recent documentary has already been proven not to be true.
That's right.
Has been proven not to be true.
Yeah, so I think he was doing some freak off stuff, like maybe that's possible, but I don't know, man. You've been lied on in this business?
Of course, that's part of the game.
Absolutely.
So it's like if I didn't have my experience, I would be all in on everything that was said, but I've been lied on, and people have believed the lie, and some lies, and some people continue to believe the lies just because they fit whatever narrative that somebody has in their head about you when they're either angry at you, jealous of you.
Pay attention to that word, narrative, too. I'm glad Craig pointed that out, because Marlon talks about the narrative. That's what he was talking about when he was talking about the 50 cents thing. He said that you can make up any narrative you want to if you are the director, writer, and producer of a film. And that's what he was talking about. He mentions it again in this video I'm going to show you right after this.
And they try to use things about you to justify it. I don't like him because he do this.
But see, a lie is different than ignoring what you see.
Right.
Right. If you
True.
get enough, you're like, out of all that, something's got to ring.
Is it a lie that he paid goons to do stuff to people?
I don't see it. I see that being something that's highly possible.
Yeah.
Because I would pay a goon, you know what I mean? Here's the thing that niggas don't talk about, Corey. In the position that you in, even the position I'm in, I've had goons volunteer. Let me handle that for you.
Do it for free.
Because you wouldn't have said it to me.
Right.
Anybody who say to you, you want me to do this, that's a setup, man.
For sure, but what I'm saying is people...
Definitely could
And
be.
you understand why it's a setup.
Right, for sure.
They looking to charge you up. If you bout that, do it.
Right.
Handle that without me saying nothing.
Right. And you're going to say no every time because you understand the game, but it's just, that's the game we in, where people are looking to vampire off what you've built. Some people feel like they can cheat the process and destroy you and become you. And when you get to the status of a Diddy, where we may have 5 people or 10 people consistently looking for a way to...
Who was that? My bad.
What's this?
Yeah, because who's the next hip-hop billionaire? And does 50 Cent have an incentive to keep Diddy down so he can become the next hip-hop billionaire? I mean, I don't put nothing past nobody, obviously.
Name that
Oh, well, who was that on the swing?
Ashton Kutcher.
Somebody swinging?
Swinging at the white party in the Hamptons.
Somebody said the
Oh,
Craig
it don't
talking
matter. I
about...
thought that was him. What, say that again? Yeah, Ashton Kutcher and who else?
I don't know. Oh, that's Hits. That's Hits from the street. Al Shear. That's who that is. I'm pretty sure that's who that is. Oh, they both were on Punk, too, at the time, I think, back in the day. That's hilarious.
Oh, okay. Well, whoever they are, I'm saying to you, did Diddy baby mama wind up dead?
Multiple.
Because I can come with some facts that's going to shut it all down.
Sure.
I'm talking about facts. I'm not talking about our opinion of that brother or nothing. I'm talking about facts. Was he swinging on the broad in the hallway?
Right.
Have you ever seen him swinging on a man without backup? I'm talking about just run up on somebody without backup and pull that.
Yeah, I don't think he's hit any artists like that. I mean, he supposedly broke Drake's arm, and then there was a kettlebell incident with the football coach.
I ain't never seen that.
Yeah.
Never.
I think Diddy is. Well, I think he's gotten several people murdered. I think he's that.
Oh, I think it was actually he broke Drake's leg. Is what it was. He messed Drake's leg up.
Type of guy. He's a different type of dude. He is a fully realized narcissistic sociopath that was raised by his mama.
Marlon drew the first blood yesterday, putting up this picture. Just for the record, bro, let's correct the narratives, Curtis. Rub-a-dub-dub. Stop. So he's basically, he put this picture, this AI picture of 50 Cent up with none other than the man Diddy himself. I believe it's AI generated. Then 50 came back with this picture, which is a real picture of Marlon. Diddy trying to get this fool. Diddy got this fool trying to get at me, LOL. No AI, that's your vibe, but boy, keep my name out your mouth. So this is a photo shoot that Marlon did to show support for his LGBT daughter or son, or I think it's trans daughter or something. So yeah, of course, this is one of the things that 50's going to go to, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, it is what it is. It's a questionable photo shoot, you know, pause, you know? But then 50, Marlon went in and said, where you get all that baby oil from, Curtis? Many men, many, 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 many men, rub upon me, go. So, well, how'd you get that oil on, Curtis? Yeah, so it's just getting started, y'all. It's still going. Oh, Marlon got more. Some people just be lying. Come on, Curtis, stop. Here you go.
One time, a long time ago, at Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping.
Man, use the window shopper. We don't want to get no copyright strike. It's the window shopper video. Is that Tony Yayo dressed up as Diddy? I'd never even noticed that. And then 50 in that movie where he lost all that weight. Man, Marlon's not letting up. Also, this was another late entry. It says, Curtis, today we're going to focus on your ugly, where shall I start? This is Marlon. Such much ugly to choose from. It's a problem, sir. How you ugly in a suit? You may want to lay off them roids, old smashing machine ass. That button is struggling to keep your fit, fat ass in that suit. One breath and pow! Your fat buff ass popping out that shit like biscuits. Exhale, champ. But he rocking an Easter suit with a Halloween face. Everyone in the hood is scared of the bully, except that little funny skinny dude. He getting after him. We still getting after him. And this was the message that Marlon had for people that said, why are you defending Diddy? Now, mind you, I forgot about this, but later in that interview, he talks about Marlon actually went to Howard the same time as Diddy. So, like this, he's known this dude since he was a teenager, basically. You know, he's known most of these guys, Tupac and, you know, all of them in New York, since he was a teenager, right? So, yeah, it might make you feel some kind of way if everybody's piling on, you know what I mean? So let's listen.
I'm gonna make it abundantly clear. I'm not here defending Diddy. I am here because I got dragged into this because somebody asked me a question and I had an opinion. Nobody's wrong for giving an opinion about any subject. Period. I'm not here defending Diddy. Don't let the narrative fool you or get to you. Once again, somebody's creating narratives. This is my point. So please look at the whole clip that I did and then look what happens with the narrative. And that's what I'm telling you. Y'all people don't be sheep. Use your brain, use your freedom of thought, freedom of speech, and don't ever let nobody bully you. Never. Don't let nobody bully you. You got me? Love. Now back to trolling this troll. All right, so I'm going to make it abundantly clear.
So yeah, it's interesting, man. I mean, I felt the same way. I was like, and you know, I've spoken to some people that I know about the video, that have seen the video, and the one I did yesterday. And I don't think I've been on one side of this or the other. I do feel like I don't like to see one-sided reporting. And I definitely felt like that's what was going on. I felt like Diddy was being overcharged, and there was a lot of one-sided reporting going on during that trial. Post-trial now, you know, Diddy is serving his time. Why are we making documentaries about this? Now, I'm sure, you know, TMZ's made a documentary about it. Charlamagne brought up that point, that all these other white organizations have made documentaries about it. But why are you doing what they're doing? Unless you have a financial incentive. And that's the only criticism I had for 50 is like, you can do that, but I mean, like, I don't see an honorable way to say that I'm doing this Diddy documentary to purely help the victims. I don't see that for 50. It seemed a lot more petty than that. And as a rapper, like Marlon said originally, which started this whole kind of back and forth, is there a karmic debt for that? Do you face some type of retribution? Because I'm already starting to see stories coming out about 50 Cent, and I'm like, did you want this to come out, or did you want this to come out, you know? And that's what I'm saying, you know, like glass houses. People who live in glass houses should not throw stones. And so, I mean, I guess it's a calculated attack. You know, I'm sure he's thought about all these possibilities 50 Cent has, but at the same time, like I said yesterday, I hate to see something happen where we got two people taken down from hip hop. And this is what hip hop is going to be known for, you know. But anyway, let me know what you think about it in the comments. Do you like this video? Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification for all uploads. This is Faucette Media.